I'll just have it to bare minimum, and then I can't see the chat. Am I in the shot? Yeah, I am. I want to be in here because like then I'll cast shadow. Like setting up this took a little while, longer than I thought. But let me see. I'm pretty sure it's been a while. Pretty sure I should be able to see my live stream here. There we go. And so maybe there's delay, but I should be able to see the chat right here and then how it looks on my laptop. There we go. All right. So I know this is like very yay, I was gonna say if you can see it and then let me know in the chat, but here we go. If I can like zoom in, I can't zoom in. That's not how it works. I guess I need to know how to use my laptop more. Oh, there you go, maybe. Oh, there you go. Now I can see. Hey, so hey James, go Team Berry. And Wayne, go Team Berry, and Dawn, go Team Berry. Good morning. I was kind of surprised to see you all three jumping in the, from the beginning because it's 1 p.m. I know when I do like at the normal time, like 10 a.m. or something like that, because like I don't really know the time difference here and there where you guys are located. So yeah, I was kind of wondering if you can make it, but 2 p.m. Okay. James, if you don't mind, where do you live? 1 hour time difference. The only place I can think is like, probably like the south. But yeah, like I haven't really seen. Wait, did you mention before? Yeah, Australia. I thought so. I don't want to guess and get it wrong. So yeah, this is the only game that I have, and then my chair is probably in the way, so I'll do this. And then member for 18 months, James, and then 23 months, Wayne. So originally, I was going to go to where? I was gonna go to Caesarea. I found this like Caesarea breakfast menu. Not all the Caesarea has one, so I was like, okay, maybe that's something neat, and I can. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. Ah no, not that. There we go. I think rebuilding this doesn't really, restore the area. This is somebody's habitat, and I took this away, so no, it's not. It doesn't have like steps in the back, so you can't really go up. That's the thing. Have you guys played with Pokepia? No! I keep doing that. I just wanted to get the vine. There you go. Now I have to probably build a house here, because whatever the Pokemon who was living in this habitat, they're gonna have like some sort of like, they have like a symbol around their head, like a swirling symbol, and that means like they start complaining that they don't have anywhere to live. Was it like a kind of like a laser thingy? Can't remember. Oh, lots of fluff. Fluff. So yeah, I kind of did most of the quest, like important quest. So right now I'm kind of like more chilled and kind of restoring places at the moment. Make it nicer. Because when you're on the quest, you just complete it. You don't really care how neatly you are building stuff. But oh, Animal Crossing. Yeah, I never done Animal Crossing. I was kind of debating myself like whether or not to get Animal Crossing because like a lot of people like Animal Crossing, and I don't want to fall. I haven't gotten the what is it called? The Nintendo Online thingy, like membership or whatever. Like you have to pay monthly. But if you do, you can download a few games for free or something. And one of the things, I'm not a gamer at all. Like my mom really hated uh, games when we were little, so we never owned any game. The only time I play video games is when I was playing with my friends, but I just like borrow one of their like, old ones or something. But the one of the memories that I have from my childhood playing games with my friend was, I mean, that was like that used to be a secret because like my mom always said like when I go out and play with my friends, she was like no video games. So I was like okay, I got it, and then yeah, you play video games and lie about it. Yeah, that's like most healthy childhood, right? um, and yeah, that was like a 64 Mario. So like when you look at the quality of the image that they created now, it's so like poorly done. I mean like at that time we didn't have the like they didn't even have like HD quality I guess back then. So at that time, I was like, wow, this is cool video game. But then, you know, of course, the resolution is not great, but it brings back memories. So I kind of want to play that. I can play on the Switch too, but then you have to get the subscription of online membership or something. I don't know if it's worth it though. So I'm still debating. So like this is kind of like my test at the moment, whether or not like if I can do regular, not regular, irregular probably. I won't say regular. Oh yeah, I gotta make some steak. I think it was hamburger steak or something. My punch is not strong enough to destroy a lot of things quickly. Do I have like extra ladders, steps? Nope, I don't have the iron ones. So I guess I have to jump in. Here we go. Yeah, these needs a lot of repairing. Hey Wayne, thank you so much for the super chat. Band-aids for your thumbs. Thanks. Yeah, because of my health condition, I can't. Uh, like my muscles are not strong enough. to hold, especially Nintendo Switch 2 gotten bigger than the original Switch, right? So I was kind of like, I wasn't sure if I pay a lot of money on this, but am I going to actually play? You know what I mean? But then the fact that you can just like hold the consoles and not, and I think I missed somebody. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Oh, James sending 5 cherryberry gift memberships. I put my contacts in, but I can't really see the text. Did I put the right one? I think I did. Yeah, I double checked. It's really hard to see the screen for some reason. The double vision is also one of the symptoms. So maybe that's one thing. Depending on the day and time, the symptoms kind of like changes. So I'm not sure. I haven't had the double vision for a while, but like it's very severe right now. And of course I have to read all the text. Anyway, I can't read your name, but welcome all those 5 people. Go Team Berry. Nintendo Online Japan is cheaper than USA. No, but like, have you ever noticed that this is English? So English one is very expensive. I didn't want to get Japanese one because I knew that like at the moment I was like, yeah, that's fine. I can play. Like I don't have to get the English version. But then, yeah, I talked to Norm and he's like, well, if you're gonna get the Japanese one, like it's not worth it. I was like, yeah, it's true. Because like if I like ever wants to do like this and then everything appears in Japanese, I don't know how to translate those. Because like there are particular words that you only use it. So that's why like I also recommend to my students sometimes that like if they are into games, make sure you get video games in English, not Japanese, because then they don't really have to kind of like think through. Oh, this is the bathroom and kitchen. Oh, that's a nice kitchen. I turn on the water. I can actually cook here if I have the pan or pot. I kind of need a pan though. I might need to make. Do I have beans? No, I don't have beans. I got rid of them. So if I have beans and a pan, frying pan, and a stove, then I can make a steak. And that's how you power up your punch. Not really. Do we have any request from any Pokemon? What is that? Put a slide on the second floor, huge building. Slide, okay. I need the info. You can use the coins you earn to buy furniture. Oh, okay, so I know that one. I can also make one though. Second floor. I thought we already had the slide. Or slide, right? Where's the? Oh, I took the stairs. I really want to get the white, like the pale Pikachu. I saw. See? Ah, this is not a second floor. I thought this is a second floor. I should have enough material to make a slide now. Yeah. See? I can make a slide. There you go. And then I just need to put it on the second floor. I need to put the number on, like which floor I'm on. I'm going down. I'm Yeah, see? That was the second floor. This is the first floor, so I'm going up. I don't get it. So I could have just fooled this game by taking the current, not here, slide away, and then put it back on. Then we don't need two slides. Yeah, I could just like take this away, and then I will see if I can just put it back. And then if I can kind of wrong way, wrong way. And that's not where I want, to be honest. There you go. Now I'll see if I can find the green thingy. Yeah, the one thing, the one thing that I can't put my hand around is that I can't remember Pokemon names. I hit this one. Hey. Okay, see? Okay, that was it. But that was there from the beginning. Oh, now I have extra slide. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so I don't really have any requests here. Is there any other places? Yeah, I never understood this though. I gotta make a habitat, but I can't find this gold bowl thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't buy it, I can't make it, so it's been a while since I got this. How about this? Give smear guru for furniture. What furniture? Any furniture. How about this? Oh, I just need to talk to this person. Yeah, this one too. Like Professor what? Professor Tagroth. I have to make his habitat too. What? But then he also requires the ball thingy. But what is the dowsing? Dowsing for what? Okay. We'll see. Alright. Just saying hi, thank you. Hi back. I have an open spot on my Nintendo Online Family. Cool. There's a family account? I didn't know that. I guess they should, right? Yeah, very tempting though. Yeah, so you're more than welcome to like ask about my life. Ah! I just killed myself. Bye. It's actually kind of. It looks. I was like a little bit. I just realized like, oh, I haven't really checked how it looks here on the. My ponytail is weird. It's kind of sticking out. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can see it. I was like, oh, I've been like playing with this game a while, and I didn't even check that if the color is like the contrast, because it's kind of like faded in person, but it actually looks better through a camera. Alright, so let's go. You know what? I don't need a slide, to be honest. It's just like it's kind of in a way to just carry it around. So for now, I just wanna sure, rid of that. It's fly, fly away. Let's go to different. Yeah, so what was I saying? I was like, I wanted to get the pale Pikachu, but then I'm pretty sure it just got sold out really quickly. I was going to I went to one, I think I went with my mom when she was here. So I went to one Pokemon Center in the Tokyo Skytree. They don't have big one, they have small one. And I, they didn't have it. I asked, but they didn't have it. Oh, treasure. And so I thought that oh, maybe next time I would go to one in Ikebukuro because they have a big one in Ikebukuro. I don't really know what to do with this the fossil thing. Like when they're like these like bones, like skull or like skeletons, then I know you can just build it. But if it's like I get one of like many of these, and I don't know what to do with it. Is it like just display somewhere? It's kind of like I just put it in like a storage box or something, and then I never done anything with it. Too extra. Ah, 違う. That's not the right one. The color is different. It's very difficult to see the right color. Come on. Oh. What is this? So this is the it's not the sky something grass. It's the what is it called? This dark green one. Alpine grass. There we go. That's one. Also, I thought this doesn't have anything, but I can headbutt it. Oh, it just a stick. Ew. Hope you're doing okay, Sherry. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, health update, I guess. I'm on a new medicine, and I think in the last premiere I talked about I tried a pill, and then I don't know what it's called, but then I had the kind of like a burning sensation on my feet and the back during the night, because I had to take the medicine after my dinner, and the other side effect was that I had to go to the bathroom every single hour, and that was hell. I never thought of like going to the bathroom throughout the night would be that bad. It was like it's not like you have any, stomach or ache or anything like that. You just feel the urgency of going to the bathroom. But yeah, that was kind of annoying, to say the least. What I thought I had the no. I want to fill up these holes. I'm pretty sure I had the like a concrete thingy. A limestone. Yeah, there we go. This is what it is. There we go. Ah, no! It's wrong way. And so yeah, I got that medicine. And then because of the side effect, first I didn't notice it was a side effect. And so I took the same medicine for the second time. And then the second night it was the same thing. And then I realized like, oh, maybe this is side effect. I don't know about in your country, but in Japan, they usually give you a little note when you go to the pharmacy to fill up your prescription. But that's kind of pretty much it. Normally, they do check your current medication because we have a card with an IC chip in called My Number, and that acts like a health insurance as well. So, and then that, of course, with your consent, that carries all your medical information and prescription, and so you don't have to tell the doctor or at the pharmacy that what kind of medicine you are taking from where, but they would instantly know. And so if there is any conflict, there are medicines that you can't, take together or something like that. And then they will tell you that, you know, if you are taking this, you're not allowed to take this one, or something like that. Oh, I can actually cook something here. But otherwise, they usually just slip in the note, the possible side effect that might cause you. And so I didn't really read, because like if you read those, do I have, okay, I think it's in here. Yeah, see, I didn't need that many. All right, let's cook. All right, I need bean. What, I can put this, your chesto berry, sure, why not? And then let's do lipa berry, and then carrot. Ah, no. But still it's simple hamburger steak. Okay, I was gonna make something different, but let's make 3. But I don't want to get rid of the chesto berry, so just one's fine. There we go. But I need some more. Okay, I don't want to get rid of all the chesto berries, so I'll just make. No. I need 1, 2, 3. That's kind of sad. Though, like having just, what is it, beans, and then having all those different berries are the same thing. I never understand the combination. Is it stored in the same spot? I guess. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, I'll eat it now. Power up! Woo! Yay! Do I have salad still? Salad is not really important. No, I don't. Wait, did I eat all that salad? Interesting. Water used to be more important, but maybe bread to strengthen my, what is it, the swords or whatever. There you go. I need wheat. Alright, let's bake bread. No! Dakara. Not there. There. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, no, no. I need a little bit more. 1, 2. Just 2? Sure. I may need more wheat. I actually have like a whole garden of wheat, so I actually have to harvest them. I'll probably get a little bit more. 1, 2. I'll make it 6. I think we needed like 2 to make 1 bread, right? Still 2. 3. So yeah, then I had to call the hospital the next morning to see if it's okay to, keep taking that same medicine. Cause like it was kind of like I was like on the edge. Like if I don't have to take one, I don't want to. Cause it wasn't great. It was a great feeling of needing to go to the bathroom every single hour. Throughout the night, I couldn't sleep at all. And but at the same time, if they say that like any medicine has some side effects, right? Big or small. I never really had any severe ones before. I'm not allergic to any medicine. Can I transfer these extra CDs? This is my CD box, but if the title is the same here, I think I should make one more. Cause there's like a DJ guy here. I never changed the CD for him. Yeah. Or I could just simply drop the CD here. The CD is not that important anymore. No! I was going to drop it. What? I can't drop it? I know I can. That's very weird. If I do this, probably. Yeah, there we go. It rains a lot. So, yeah, and then like I was hoping that either A, the doctor would say, yeah, you just need to be patient for a couple days and you'll be fine. Or B, okay, so let's get you different medicine. So come in like next week or something. But since it's like university hospital, I don't know like that's the proper way of saying it. It's like a medical department of the university, and it's like it's the same place that I got hospitalized. So I don't need that kit. I have too many kits. Yeah, I thought I had testoberry though. I have to look for some other berries. I think I need like one more kind to make one a new habitat, and I can't for the life of me find it. I had salad, yeah. Yeah, anyway, and then so basically the doctor was like, yeah, okay, so you shouldn't be taking that medicine anymore. And yeah, we'll see you for the next appointment, which was like a month away from from then. And I was like, okay, so like there's no like, you know, moving forward from there for the next, no movement from here to next month, you know? So the whole purpose of me trying the new medicine is that so that I can reduce the amount of steroids I'm taking. I'm currently, again, I don't need a kit. Jump. You can do it. Jump. I'm gonna get rid of the kit. There we go. I have chewing law. Ah, no! that's fine. I can keep that. だから go down. This one. I don't need this one. I guess. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, too many logs. Oh, since I'm here, I should probably go and build some dinosaurs. Where is my ride? Sometimes the Pokemon just take my ride that I built. Do I have to... What? Where did it go? I have two carts. Both of them are gone. Do I have to run? Guess I have to run on the track. So, just a rock. So yeah, the whole purpose of why are you floating here? Do you have gravel? Gosh. What did I don't? Did I get rid of it? I think I like an extra, like only one. Nope. I was hoping to get rid of the gravel. Here we go. I think this is gravel. Chotto looks different. Yeah, it's a little looks different, but it's okay for now. What is this? I thought this is gravel. What kind of stone are you? No, the bottom one. Bottom one! Please give me the bottom one. Ah. I wish I could just like inspect it. But I can't. I have to destroy it. I'm gonna pick it up. Cobblestone wall. I see. I don't have one. So I'm taking 9 milligrams of steroids to control my immune system. So basically, my immune system is just too strong and attack my body. So it has to be kind of like weakened in order to protect myself from myself. That's pretty accurate, I would say. But taking steroids especially more than 5 milligrams in the long run would affect so many of your organs. Oh, there's my card. So if possible, you shouldn't be taking that many. Oh, who's there? Huh? Where? I guess it's coming from the other side of the wall. Maybe? Yeah, I think it's the other side. Where? Where did I make a new habitat? I don't think I built any new habitat here. Maybe I did. Huh? What? That took so long. I built this habitat for like months ago, and then has been nothing. So I thought like I had to move to other location. It took a while. Meowscarada. Cool. Alright. There's also one more habitat that I made and it hasn't been responsive, which is the like a researcher table or something. That one also I thought that I had to move. This one. This one is also a habitat. I know that this computer has to be, turned on. So that's why I bring the electric Pokemon. But still, hasn't been working. What are you? Headbutt fossil. Okay. I think turn around. This way? I think. Headbutt. Do I have headbutt? Oh, I do. This way? Probably this. Ah, okay. So the head has to actually go a little bit. Huh? There you go. Oh, 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 oh. There you go. You got it. Yay. Nice. Doo-doo-doo. Perfect. Oh, another. Like, there are so many fossils that I don't really need. That's shield. I already got the 2 shield. Is this already? Yeah, I already have that too. So you know what? I will just drop these around here. How about this dude? Wing fossil. Maybe I put it upstairs. Also, probably don't need this. If I need it, I know that I just drop. I should probably build the box, to be honest. I'm gonna set it up here, but hi T-Rex. You're in the way. I should probably check the love this projector. It was expensive. There is no way I would know this was a gift. But this is great. Like you can play. You can put on anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you are kind of in the way. Yo, hey, 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 get out my way. Get out my way. You. No. No. I want to put a face to that thing. Oh, thank you. I think this goes up there. If I can jump or come back. Or if you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Ah, it doesn't have a tail yet. Oh, maybe this one. I think so. Is this right? Or is this the other way? This way. Yay! The 2 dinosaurs restored. And yes, this is Anger's Nebula. I don't know what kind though. This is pretty cool room. But I think that, oh, that's why I was like, oh, okay, the ceiling is leaking. Yeah, because it has a giant hole in it. Oh, you know what? I can do a cool thing. I can do this and then turn into that, and then I can just rise. Ta-da. I can just fly, 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 fly. I actually haven't done this before. Should have done it. Then I could see the whole area. kind of similar to Minecraft that you don't get the map for underground. Actually, wow. Huh. How far can I go? Oh, somebody gifted away the membership again? Ooh, 20! What, doggy? Thank you so much for gifting away 20 of them. And welcome all. You're team very. How are you doing, Jerry from Kyoto? Nice, Kyoto. Kyoto must be super hot. Kyoto is a hot place. I wonder if I drop somewhere because like it's not rendering properly. Let's see if I can drop here. Ooh. Oh, okay. So it's just one of the normal place. Where am I? I thought I would like teleport it to somewhere. Okay. This is like a hot spring place. Hot spring! Yes. Yes. Really? Did I? I don't remember doing that. Thank you anyway. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm not really art and craft person. mm. Any challenges uncompleted? Yep, I did that. Cool. So yeah, my story is going kind of slow, huh? Fluffy flooring. I feel like I need that. Or not. I feel like no, that doesn't look like the one that I'm looking for. Looking for one of the berries though. Anything that I need. Probably not. Also, I'm like looking for the recipe for these blocks, but I can't find them. What am I doing? I was gonna do something here. I can't remember. Oh well. Let's go to the next location. So yeah, my slow story. Oh, treasure. So I went to the hospital, and then ooh, mysterious slate. I was looking for that. Almost done completing the whole mysterious slate thingy. You kind of see the picture, but I don't know what it means. Or like if it's like a secret key to somewhere. And so I told the doctor was like, they did the blood test, and then that was like my kind of like kind of like my the first clue, but I was like, I get kind of like skeptical why the doctor put the order to test blood, because, as I said, I couldn't take the medicine, the new medicine, and for a month. And I don't know whose fault it was, but clearly the doctor didn't remember that he, or because I didn't talk to the doctor in person. I was able to only talk to the like a staff there. They have it's a big hospital, so they have all the thing arranged, right? So they usually answer the phone, and then when you talk to them, and then they see if they need to talk to the doctors, and if they think that they need to ask a doctor a question, and then they put me on hold, and then they ask on my behalf, and then they will deliver the message. So the message that I got from the staff was that okay, that's a side effect, so you should stop the medicine, and I come back on the next appointment. But for some reason, the doctor, either A, he forgot that he told the staff that I should stop the medicine himself, or B, that my doctor wasn't there on that day when I called, so somebody else in the department answered the question on his behalf, but forgot to put it in the like the record, like medical record that they are keeping, or the keeping the medical record is the other staff's job, so they forgot to fill that in. But anyway, doctor didn't say it because he doesn't want to admit that there was some like error. But he was like, when I said that I hadn't been taking that medicine because of the side effect, he was like a little bit like surprised, to say the least. And so I was like, well, but I called on the second day, and they said that I shouldn't be taking that medicine anymore. And he's like, he was typing the whole time, and then he's like, okay, right. And so I just wanted to make sure that like I didn't stop on my own. I actually asked for the instruction. I don't want to be one of those patients who does without permission, right? And so I told him that. So I'm pretty sure he knows that I didn't stop the medication on my own. But then he's like, okay, so if that's the case, let's try a different one. And the different one, luckily it didn't have any side effect. I just had like upsetting stomach for the first like few days, and that's nothing. So I was fine with it. But and I think it's been kind of working, which is good. Nothing specific happened to my like body itself, like limbs, because like my issue is mostly limbs. I have a little respiratory issue, but that's like combination of asthma, so it's really hard to tell which one, to be honest. At least, well, that's what the doctor says. I feel like that's kind of like it's kind of easy to tell, because like if you have like a kind of like a coughing, like something stuck in your throat kind of feeling, which is asthma, and the other like you are kind of exhausted to even like move your muscles to breathe in, which is MG. But anyway, but my eye, so that's why I was like talking about my double vision, because I haven't had double vision for a while. since I started taking new medicine. And like the worst time, I mentioned to the doctor as well, the worst time that like I was going home and I walking down the street and then you see the street lights. No, not street, like the traffic lights. And then traffic lights, you see two traffic lights. So you're like looking on red lights and there are two reds. So it was that bad a while. And my eyes get like my eyelid gets saggy, especially on my left. Like right is fine, so you can kind of compare those two and see. Oh, okay, so I'm having a symptom right now. Like it's very easy to tell, but it's depending on the day. But I started to have it. It started to have better days more often than before when it comes to eyes. So that's why I was like, oh, it might be working. And so I have next appointment next month, almost the end of next month. So I have a 2 months gap between the last visit and the next visit. That's pretty normal, I think. And I think it's going to take about 2 months too, because they have to check the like a saturation in the blood, like how much medicine, the chemical that I have in the blood. So again, I have to take that blood test next time. I have so many blood tests. The good thing is when it's kind of funny because like when you take a blood test, usually you imagine walking into like a little room with nurses, like maybe one or two nurses, and then they would just like take your blood, right? But the hospital is like so big that it's almost like a factory line that you scan your card and then your number is getting like called, and then they have like a waiting area inside, and then they have like a little counters. I don't know how many, like 20 counters, 20 to 30 counters, and then they have like a little like a display that has number on, and then whenever you see your number you go up there, and then there are like people, nurses who their job is just to take blood for all day. So it's kind of like a factory line that you wear like products, and then like they sit in line, and then they just like take blood, like, and they put the bandage on like next. So it was kind of funny. But the skills that they have is pretty good. Cause I sometimes pass away. It's not like I I have like a needle phobia or anything like that. I know it's not a proper way of saying that, but sometimes I get I faint. But I never have that at this hospital. Last person was a little bit not good, but mostly they are so good that it doesn't hurt a bit, and they have like a special needle. I actually asked when I was hospitalized, because when you're hospitalized, like, you're pretty much like laying down on a bed. Like you don't like get up to get your blood tested, right? It's just extra work. And so you get the you don't really see, and you don't really want to see the needle. That usually triggers you, right? And so one day I asked the nurse, I was like, "What is that? Like I hear the what is it? Can't really describe the sound. It's like noise at the end when they say like, oh, we're done, right? And then like you hear the like really loud noise, and then they put the bandage on. And so I was like, what is that noise? And at first I thought that because they do the like a rubber band around your arm to stop the blood. I don't know. And it's got the clip. So I thought that was the clip. But then it's not a clip. And so I asked the nurse, and they're like, oh, that's the needle. And so they have a special needle that so that the nurses don't sting themselves with that needle to avoid any accidents. It's got the spring inside, so they I'm brave as long as I don't see the needle. Yeah, same here. So like the the needle going in is just man force, right? They just like put the needle in the vein. But then when they take out, that's where accident mostly happen. And so they have like it's kind of like a ballpoint pen that like they have like some like a the knock like something that like a switch, and when they press that and the spring just suck the needle in, and that's the sound. And I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, they have like really high-tech stuff. Very high-techy. I like it. I like high technology. I was gonna say high tech technique. They might have high technique, but high technology. I like them. But yeah, so we'll see like how the medicine is doing next month. I think we're gonna end up keeping the medicine. Like I think I'm getting the maximum. I did the research. I thought like we were starting from small dosage, but I think I'm getting the maximum. I'm taking 50 milligrams per 100 milligrams per day. So 50 in the morning and 50 in the evening. Uh, but again, they didn't say anything that. Interestingly, I'm not allowed to take eat grapefruits or drink grapefruit juice. But it's not like it's not like that's my favorite. I never drink or eat grapefruit, so I was like, I have no problem with that. But the thing is, they didn't mention that. So like, what if I'm like grapefruit fan and I drink it every day? I think there are a few things that you should mention, not just like slip in the what did I get? What did I get? Did I get anything good? I don't really need cushion. Let's go to the beach. So yeah, and then so my hope is that because this medicine, I'm taking this medicine, I can reduce my steroids probably like per like we have to go slowly at a time. So probably like even if he's agreed to reduce the amount, probably 1 milligram. The ideally has to be less than 5 milligrams because human naturally produces steroids about 5 milligrams per day, and so it's said that the well, 0 is ideal. Even if you're taking like 3 or 5 milligrams of steroids, still it affects your body in the long run. So the ideal situation is 0, but still less than 5 is acceptable, but 9 is not. Before they concluded the research about steroids, like people were taking new Pokemon. Who are you, Kappa? So yeah, the for me the whole reason why I want to get rid of steroids is that the steroids is so bad that you gain weight. Like you are eating the same meal well, first you get super hungry. You can eat non-stop. You're always hungry. But then, even if you try to reduce the amount uh, of food that you're taking, because you know that eating as much as you want is not good. But for some reason, even if you're eating the same amount and same kind of food that you have been eating before, it's all kind of like um, steroids kind of helps your body to absorb the energy and the fat and everything more than you usually do. So you end up gaining weight anyway. It's just so unfair, you know? I want to make this pink and a gray. Yeah, here. Foundation. So the past 6 months, I don't know in the past 6 months since I got discharged from the hospital, I cannot, because I don't know the maximum amount, the weight that I had, because at that time I knew that it was big. So I was like, okay, I don't want to know the number. So I didn't weigh myself for a while. And then I tried to reduce the amount of food, and then people said like, oh, you just need to, work out. Yeah, but most of the time, the person who is taking steroids, they are not they are not strong enough to um, work out, and they want to build the muscle strength, and that's the reason why they are taking steroids. So it doesn't make any sense. And good that Amy isn't famous for great grippers. I mean, even if it is, people who are people in Ehime, I think we are all kind of tired of the whole oranges. Because like I'm from Ehime, but like I the least fruit that I want to eat is the orange. I don't need orange. Ah, this is a plaster wall. Okay. Plaster wall. Do you have any other plaster walls? Where's the plaster walls? What do you? All the blocks look the same. Oh, is this the plaster wall? No, that's a painted wall. Which one is the plaster wall? What? That's a skyline sign. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think I should make more plaster walls. Eh, no, that's the color is different. What? Oh, so I have to paint it? Oh, I don't know how to paint that. It was plaster wall, right? Yeah. Where did the other one go? The one that I just took. Stone flooring. Ah, this one. What color is it? I need to get the color information. Looks yellow, but anyway. That's probably for another day. And I don't use this one anywhere else, so I'll just do this. Oh. can destroy that block. Now I have power. I wanted to destroy this block for a while, but I didn't have the power. Now I have the power. I just want the one block. Here. I got a, like, what is it called? Like Momo drink or something? And then I accidentally released magma here. It's not field grass. It's an ocean, seashore type of grass. Here. Let's see. Ow! Yeah, of course. Anything is fine. Seashells, fine. Ow! And this. Ta-da! Yeah, and then I thought that it would be cool to have magma here, and then maybe cover with the like what is it called? These guys. What is it called? Gate flooring. But apparently you can't place anything on top of magma. Yeah. So I gotta think of something. I wonder like if I built like a small bridge. Do I have anything cool? Oh, maybe I can use the moss. So of course I can't have, but I don't really like it though. I still want to like make like a bridge or something. Yeah, but like it's too big, you know. I don't like it. Ah! Don't kill me! Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, getting rid of magma is very difficult because you can't really do anything with it. The only thing you can do is just but I don't have, maybe I don't have enough. Oh, okay, that's why I didn't have enough strength. Oh, but then it's gonna look forever like this because if I break it and then the magma is going to fall in. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what I want to do with this. I don't know. The Slovak never moves, so that's fine. But yeah, so right now my diet is pretty severe. Basically, I'm just like eating salad and soup for most of the meals. It's not great. It's not fun. Unless, like, you know, I go out with my friends, then I will be picky. Oh, the reason why I went to the other place was to put the mystery slate, and I forgot to do that. I just want to fill out this. There we go. And then I probably don't need these. Fine. I could have made more foundation for here too. Didn't know this one was also pink and gray. Oh, this plaster wall is also yellow. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oops. My laptop turned itself off. Oh, James, thank you so much for the sticker. Woohoo, Shiba Shiba. Oh, Tennessee, go to Berry. So yeah, so we'll see what will happen next month. But ah! Ah! Why is it floating that high? Here you go. One more. One more. One more. Fit in. Here you go. There we go. And now we're talking. Somebody call my name? Yes. You're penguin. Where did you come from? Hold on. Do I have any other seeds? I might open and close. Bean seeds. Here you go. Any other spots available? That's it. I have extra one, but I want to maybe here. Eh? I can't? I can't. What kind of sound is this? I don't know, no, 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 no. No. Red Cliff. Okay. Not the beach sand. Skyland sand. Sandstone. Not Skyland. Where's seashore? Where? Where'd it go? This one. Alright, now I can dig. Nice. And I need the bean seed. Not the only seed that I have, and I should probably water. Nope, nope, nope. Water gun. There we go. Do I have any seeds? I have flowers, mountain flowers. I don't need those. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, anyway. So I'm doing pretty well, I think. As you can see, it just I changed my wheelchairs, and I'm looking for the mount for the wheelchair so that I can like stream. But I don't know, I haven't found one yet. So that's the other thing we could do, cause like, but like I need the third hands because like if I'm riding my wheelchair while I'm live streaming, that means I have to hold the stick, and then I have to hold my umbrella because it's just too hot, and then I don't have a hand to scroll comments and then pointing stuff. So yeah, it's a challenge. But so that's why I was like, well, as I said in the beginning, I was gonna do like, oh, maybe I can do Saizera breakfast, and I just didn't have energy for it today. I just couldn't because like if I Sunday, if I want to go and I like have a seat, the time that I start my live stream, then I have to be at the restaurant by 7 a.m. Of course, like after putting on makeup and then doing the morning things, and that'll take a little while for women. It's not like get up and go. And yeah, so I just couldn't get up around like 6, 5:36, and then get ready and then go because I have to take a train, and so I was like, probably not today. I might try tomorrow morning though, depending on how the night goes today. Because like yesterday I had work, whole day of work, so I was pretty exhausted, right? And then getting up early in the morning would be a little bit too much. But um, today I'm like kind of chill. Like I've been doing work here, but that's pretty much it. And then we're doing this. So if I can kind of like go to bed early, maybe I might try tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow morning, it doesn't have to be probably 7 a.m. because it's Monday. And it's before, like it's a summer break, and of course not. But it's not summer break yet. I think it's starting like this Saturday or something. So things are gonna be super duper crazy. But yeah, so chill today though. I mean, sometimes good. Uh, yeah, for the school thing, the school is going well as well. Um, but I got some help as well. So, but it just there is a huge problem, and I mean I still have time to figure this out, and I still. I'm kind of glad that I found out about this early. It's not like in April we start the new school year, and so I started to double check all the textbooks and study materials and things like that in like January or February, the latest. And if I find out about this then, and I'll be so screwed. But so we have this like our favorite textbook that I've been using for the past like 5 years, and it's made by some American company, like a educational, like a publisher, and it's a workbook for like little kids. And I like it because it's made in the States, so the whole flow of the workbook is suited for the children who were born and raised in North America. So it's not like Japanese style, and so I really like that flow. And it's got no Japanese, so like they have lots of colors and lots of pictures, and it's really fun to work on. But it's all written in English, and so it's easy to teach everything in English. Oh, bye. But I think that I still hear the sound though. It just the screen. Which one is it? Is it it's the switch. It's kind of funny because like switch turned itself off. Like it went on to sleep mode, but then I could hear the sound. So sound was coming out. But yeah, so they seems like the publisher stopped printing that book anymore. I kind of noticed that like last year or 2 years ago that it was getting harder and harder to get that book. And but then they usually, like, when you want to buy that book on Amazon, they usually limit the number to like maybe 5 books per person or something like that. And I thought that was because it was an import book, and so the company, like Japanese company who have those books in stock, they just they don't have that many, and so they had to control that. And then, but it means that the many people want those, right? The want that book. So it was like very very popular. Like, even like when I talk to AI or something like that, or like when I Google for like best workbook for like like 5 years old, and it pop up. So it's been a long seller. But this time I got the new students are like, oh, okay, I'm going to get the book. And then when I searched, it didn't come up, like, at all. And I was like, how? Like, even if I couldn't find find the cheap one on Amazon, I was able to find it on Rakuten or some other bookstores, like online bookstores, and but none of them have it. And the ones that I found was like $200 or something like that, something crazy. And I was like, why, right? And then all the other shops are all saying that like it's sold out. And I was like, what? And then I decided to go on the Amazon, and I found the used one, but um, not used. So like they bought it, but they didn't use it, kind of situation. So I was like, okay, but still, it was double the price. So it used to be like 2,000 yen, like $20, and now it's like 4,000 yen, $40. And I was like, you know what, just in case I'm gonna buy 2 of them because they only have like 5 left. I'm like, well, I don't want to buy 5 of them, and spend that much money, and then I don't know if we get the new student from now to the end of March. And so I was like, okay. But I had ChatGPT do the research, and I did the research on my own, but none of us find out exactly why that's the situation. But the best case, the worst case scenario, best case scenario, anyway, the most applicable assumption will be they just stop printing. And I was like, I have built a curriculum around that. I've made like nearly 100 videos so that they can also work on it at home. And I was like, I don't want to rebuild it, but seems like that's the situation. So slowly I have to, but like I can't find any other good textbooks, and it's sight word textbooks. So it's simple. The material itself, like things that it's covered is very simple. It's like talking about an or the or this or like boy, girl, and then they just need to circle the word or color in or like copy and write the words, practicing. So it's very simple. But then I think I was talking to ChatGPT, and then I think it's time for me to make my own original handouts so that this won't ever happen. Because using the existing textbooks is actually good. It's easy, and it's cheaper, and it's proven to be a good textbooks, right? Because if it's a bestseller, like many people are using it and many people find it that's useful, and so we have that as a proof. So it's good, but then we always run the risk of the textbook being revised. Being revised is fine unless you have to remake the whole videos and things like that, instructions and everything. and like I have a whole other slides and everything that based on the textbook I use, and so like I have to remake one, and then like this time that there's a possibility even the popular books, so if the publisher decides it's no longer available, and of course I have scanned all the pages for teacher to show to the class, and I know like probably any other English schools out there they might run into the same problem, and it's like you know what, we're just gonna copy, like photocopy and then make it a handout and then give it to them, right? But then it's technically not legal like copyright wise, but I guess that's something I have. That's not something that I want to do. I want to have the legit textbooks for the course. So yeah, yeah, the book is discontinued. Yes, yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. If they don't want to make money from it anymore, is it really stealing? I know, right? I know, right? Yeah, and I don't know if the book was used in Japan, then we have to follow Japanese copyright rules, or like you know the publisher is probably in the U.S. So like if we have to follow the U.S. rule, I have no idea. I mean, copyright is similar to like what is it called? We call it shozoken. Shozoken. Portrait rights. Is that portrait right? Is that right? Image rights, portrait rights. That it's not a violation when you make the copy, or when you like you release somebody faces online or anything like that. It's only it's not really a crime either. It's like a violation of like civil code or something. That it's only a matter it only matters when the person who made those textbooks materials, or being the person whose photo was being exposed on the internet uh, filed a lawsuit against you, then that's the only time that you have to deal with that problem. So if you are just running a small business and then making photocopies of some like books and just use it for your own good, and just maybe like giving it to like some clients kind of under the table, and if you're not charging for it, and nobody would know, right? And so just you never get sued, and which means it's not really a violation. So, and then like suing somebody will cost a lot of money. So like usually when they like sue someone, you know, somebody or some company, is when the third party is selling your item without your consent and then making money off of it. So like if they're making profit off of your asset, then you want to uh, file a lawsuit against them. And even if it costs you a lot of money to hire a lawyer and go through a trial, but still you can win enough money, probably. So, but yeah, that's the situation. So, yeah, it's been like 2 3 years, 3 years. This is the third year since I moved to Tokyo, and so I think, and then I started Tokyo branch last year, and so our clientele have gotten like have kind of shifted towards more like test prep rather than just and I started out just like typical like English conversation, like a game, and you know singing songs and things like that in the beginning, and then those students all grew up and then graduated, and then I started to putting in some like courses, like test courses, and then that became more popular, and so more and then more students and families who wants to get good grades on the test want to join to my uh, it's not intellectual rights. It's not. It's just a face. It's not intellectual. Like intellectual rights is more. I think it's much severe though. Yeah, that's something you don't want to violate. Um, but yeah. So like I wanted to revisit the whole curriculum so that more students would pass the test in short term, and thankful to AI. Like it's much easier than the time I originally built it my whole system. I do have my own curriculum and also the whole course books that took so much time to build it. I built the entire courses. I have like 5 6 different classes for textbooks and workbooks, and then also curriculum, and then I came up with like a vocabulary list and a grammar list, and then like the stories and then like exercise and then things like that. But that took so much time. But anyway, so um that's like something that you ever never see in any other school. So that's something that my students and their parents value the most. The originality, and then so it's very academic, like advanced materials that we are using. But yeah, so revisiting all the curriculum made me think that like, oh, I want to, like, I started to get more, how can I say, I can't find the word, but like I wanted to, I really can't find the word, like it's tip of my tongue. Not eager, um greedy. Yeah, I think I got more greedy, and I was like, oh, I want this, I want to put this, and if I swap this around, and then I think it's gonna be good. And then now I start thinking like, oh, if I maybe I should like start making these materials, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, never ends, never ends, nothing's gonna end. Yeah, so I don't know, I can build the whole system before spring comes, to be honest. Ambitious is actually a good word. I was more like I was greedy. Like it should be fine. The course is fine. The material is fine. Cause like still like my school is way more advanced than any other schools around, even in Tokyo, and I proved that the last year that I when I opened, and so doesn't have to be, but you know. Anyway, anyway. Uh, it's almost 100 minutes since I started streaming, so I should probably finish it up. Oh, she's awake. Where are you going? There's nothing there. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my life. I don't have a life. I really don't. Lots of tulips. Nice tulips. Ah. What's in here? Where does it lead to? We? It goes back to the entrance, huh? I see. Swimming. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Ta-da. Swimming. What is it inside? Inside here is nothing. Probably nothing. Swimming. But oh, lots of people, lots of Pokemon taking a bath. That's a hot spring water, so I can actually do this. And Ken, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy to see you. I'm happy to see you. It's been months. Like I did the few, what is it? The premiere, right? The premiere was pretty good. I want to do that every now and then, because that way I don't have to worry about like having a third or fourth hand to hold the camera, and then I can just like edit it out and just release. But I also enjoy. Woo! Oh. Yahoo! Yeah, you make it rain all the time though. And he just like suddenly decided to appear here and there. He doesn't really do much. Yeah, I really want to get the play the Mario the 64, I think. Those like mini games that they had back then. I'm not really familiar with any games, but like that's the only one. And a Game Boy. That's the two things that I used to do. So oh, there's no Pikachu. Oh, maybe I should. Okay, last thing. Ah, I wasn't looking. Okay, you can drown yourself and come back up when you're ready. There you go. There's a Ditto's house. Oh, I got new Pokemon here. Hello, are you new? Ah, you can live on the second floor. Go ahead. I don't live on the second floor. Second floor is the sheep. So, here! My favorite! No, not the washing machine. Hey, don't ignore me. See? He's so cute. Yeah, I really want the plushie. So, I'm not a Disney fan. Don, thank you so much for the super chat. Glad to see you are doing well. I am sure you will figure out the workbook thing. Thank you so much. I will. I know I will. I went to Disney the other day, and then I had to get Sherry May. This is not Sherry. Shelly May, because it's Sherry. And then the other reason is because that was the second time I went to Disney Sea. And then the first time I went, I bought Duffy because Duffy was like a new character then. And this guy has actually traveled to a. So I got this when I came back from Hawaii. And then my mom picked me up at the Narita airport, and then we went to Disney Sea together for the first time. And I got this. And then because I just want a teddy bear. at the time, and I was like, oh, this is the closest thing to teddy bear. So I got this, and that was a new character then. And then I took this guy to the university in the States, so I had it in a room, and I came back with him. And since then, like he was just sitting in my room, right? But then to come to Tokyo, I was like, well, I'm probably old enough to have any stuffed animals in my room, and so he was staying at home, at my parents' house. And then, out of blue, well, I know why I decided to go to Disneyland or Disney Sea. I've never been to Disneyland. Is one of the students we're talking about. She's a really big fan of Disney, and she goes there many times. And so it comes up, and I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe it doesn't hurt to like check it out, you know. And then I was like, oh, you know what? If I'm going, then I should get Shelly May. And so I got Shelly May. So I asked my mom, like, do we still have Duffy? And I think this is like a Japanese thing, right? I don't think it's a universal thing. And then I asked my mom, like, do we still have Duffy? And she was like, and she sent me a picture. And he was like sitting on the staircase. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, just send it to me. And so he's got into a rough time because my mom just put him in the washing machine and washed him. So his fur is like a little hard now. It's not as fluffy as Shelly May, but he's clean. And so they're living here now. I'm trying to like put them up here, but they keep falling down. So now I have the plushie collection. So I was like, well, I want to get the Pikachu as well, the pale one. And then yeah, I was gonna say like I was going to go to the Ikebukuro, and then that accident, the crime happened. If you remember correct, if you remember that news, the stalker of a girl who's working at the why don't you sit together? You wanna sit? Nope, he doesn't. Come on, come on, sit with me. I know you're happy, but sit with me. Yeah, because the Ikebukuro one is the biggest one. The stabbing at the Pokemon Center. Yeah. So that was like really like big news everywhere, I guess. That yeah, the stalker was like he has been stalking her for a while, and well, she knew, but she knew it was a risk. She reported to the police, and the police did everything that they could. So really, usually when these kind of things happen, people blame on the police. The police didn't do anything, but police actually like caught him and then put him in jail probably. She got the restraining order, and then yada yada yada. I guess like so they did everything that they could, but the when it comes like stalking. Japanese law is not as strong as ones in North America, so they just like they put on bail, and then he can be released in like a few days or something. And the restraining order is just like a suggestion, so it's not like doesn't really have any like uh, doesn't really have power over it. It's kind of stupid. But anyway, so she knew, her whole family knew there was a risk of her to work at the Pokemon Center, but since it was like a big dream of hers, she took the risk. And then one day, the guy just showed up and then stopped her and stopped himself to death. And it's still shut down. It's been probably over a month, and then that happened like probably maybe a week or two after I thought of like going, oh, maybe I should go to Ikebukuro. And then the incident happened, and I was like, oh, dang. And then they say it was temporarily closed, but then I had a little errand to run in that same like area. Uh, it's not like a Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Center is just like one store there. And so I went there, and I was like, it's just closed off still. So yeah, you can't get Pikachu online either. So I don't know what to do. I want Pikachu. The only thing that you can go to is like Mercari or something, like eBay. and then pay extra. And I don't want to do that, so anyway. Alright, so since Ditto is waiting. Oh, it's got like a lot of emotion. Anyway, yeah. Alright. Okie dokie. So thank you for joining for the surprise live stream. I realize I have to go to turn it off. But anyway, I don't like I was like, oh, I'm sitting far back, so I didn't put any makeup on, by the way, so don't zoom in. Anyway, I'll say bye from here and I'll just like hide behind the camera and then just and pause. But anyway, all right, so thank you for joining. I'll try to do like even if like short ones here and there, just like chat with you guys, because it's been nice to be back. So, and I'm almost, I don't want to what? See, I can't jinx it. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm almost 50K. So I need like about like 5,000 more. We're getting there. So anyway, thank you always, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Actually, I'm wearing Pokémon shirt. Bye bye. Yeah, I'm hiding. 3, 2, 1.